Fair enough. How do you feel? My voice just cracked. How do you feel about Draymond calling himself the greatest defender of all time?
In the words of Stephen A. Smith, stay off the weed. Dwight got 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards. Ben Wallace got 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards. Kawhi got 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards. You're not the best defensive player of all time. Is he very versatile and could probably consider himself one of? Sure, because if you think about it, Dwight's a rim protector. Dikembe won 4, but Mutombo's also a rim protector. Rudy's a rim protector. And then the guys who won on the perimeter were perimeter defenders. Whereas Draymond can defend all 5 positions. He's fine if you leave him out on the perimeter. He's fine if you leave him down low. But he's not better down low than those rim protector guys were. And he's not better on the perimeter than like when Kawhi was right. Kawhi, Scotty, he's not better than those guys. So is he one of the best defenders all time? Purely based off his versatility, yes. Is he the best defender of all time? Get the hell out of here, Draymond.
Yeah, I don't really think I have much to add to that because do I think he's the best Swiss Army knife on defense? Sure.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I just need a machete.
Yeah. So if he wants to say I'm the most versatile defender of all time, all right, like cool caveat. All right, you got it. But to say I'm the best defender of all time, we're not giving you that one.
Has he even been the best defensive player in the league? Like,
yeah.
And I get he's gotten the award, but still, would you take him over the premier rim defender of the time or the premier perimeter defender? Like, who would you want? Draymond on his best day or Ben Simmons on his best day?
Ben Simmons. And that's the thing is if you say like, well, you're up to the other team is going to put in their best player's hands. And then you would think about it like, well, is the best player a big man? Is the best player like if I have to just say a defender overall all time, I'm probably going with Kawhi. And if we're going right now, I'm going Ben Simmons.
You got any love for LeBron's defense?
Those were the top 2. Like Kawhi is probably the best defender I've seen. LeBron would definitely be up there also. But I think LeBron's a better defender than like all time. I think LeBron's a better defender than Draymond. I would pick LeBron before I pick Draymond.
If LeBron wasn't giving you 27, 7, and 7 a night, he could do what Draymond does on defense better than what Draymond does on defense.
Yeah, only reason I picked them 2, I'm saying like all time, the number 1 person that would come to mind I would think of would be Kawhi. And then if I just had to pick one player right now, I know Kawhi's playing right now, but he ain't the same. He ain't the same Kawhi with the clamps. If I had to pick one player in the league right now, it would be Ben Simmons.
I love Ben Simmons because Ben Simmons is tall enough to actually protect the rim. He's agile enough to guard 1 through 5, strong enough with the big man. How did you feel about the Rudy Gobert and Ben Simmons conversation?
Rudy Gobert is a great defender. I'm not going to sit up here and be like, it's not even close. He's a great defender, averages 3 blocks a game. He puts in work on the defensive end, both boarding and protecting the rim. But Ben Simmons does a lot of those things you can't quantify. Like you can't quantify the best player on the perimeter gets the ball and then they have to take a tough shot. I mean, of course, that stuff actually is quantified, but like,
you can't quantify somebody looking off their best player because Ben
Simmons is on them. You can't look at somebody being like, this player, this is a shot they typically shoot, but now they had to pass out of it because Ben Simmons was on them so tough. You can look at like opponent field goal percentage, but a lot of the stuff Ben Simmons does, you can't quantify. Oh, we're going to make this skip pass, but Ben Simmons is in the lane and he's so damn long, so we couldn't make that pass anymore. Oh, Ben Simmons is on this guy and he usually takes the shot, but now he had to pass out of it because Ben Simmons would have blocked it. Like the stuff he does, you can't quantify. And if you just watch him play, he's the best defender in the league. Absolutely, I don't think it's shabby to say Rudy Gobert second. Like you right up there, bro.
And I'm sorry, Rudy. You block a lot of shots, you grab a lot of boards, but somebody gave you 40 and 20, bro. I don't care if it's Joel Embiid. He gave you 40 and 20.
Yeah, but that's the MVP. I mean, sometimes just what can you do?
Man, you see what Zion did to him.